ain't drunk yet. A bitch will get drunk as soon as you leave. Bye.
Oh, Pharaoh,
Bye.
baby.
Bye.
Look, you want to play with me, though, bitch? I'll show you.
Past experiences. When your ass is broke, I mean broke, and you waiting on another motherfucker, y'all understand she or he got the power to put your shit in a garbage bag, and you sitting on the curb with nothing. That's power. That's fucking power.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I really wanted y'all to see that clip from Jim himself, man. Shout out to Jim himself, man, on TikTok, bro. Because listen, man, we done all seen this play out way too many times where you had these guys that give women power over them. You know what I mean? You have people that do it in general, that where they give people the power over them, and then at some point, at some time, that power gets used against you. You know what I'm saying? So especially us men, when we put ourselves in some of these situations, you know what I mean? A lot of times you be blinded by love, you be blinded by lust, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you go off and you give up the power that you had, and then you give it to that female. And you do this without even thinking. You know what I'm saying? By moving in with these females. You know, you do this by not working on yourself, by not having your own. You know what I'm saying? Not zoning and zooming in on the things that you want in life, your purpose, not building your own kingdom up. And anytime you don't build your own kingdom up, or you give up your kingdom to move into someone else's, bro, listen, you relinquish your power in that situation. So that's why it's important for us to become more independent. You know, let's try to get out of our parents' houses. You know, let's get out there and get these jobs and build our bank accounts up, build our revenue up. Let's come up with some type of side business. You know what I mean? Something that could get another revenue, a revenue stream going that's gonna go straight to our pockets. You know what I mean? All of these things, bro, will keep you with power. It will build you up. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have any of these things, and guess what, bruh? Listen, a lot of times you getting controlled by something. Someone else or something else have power over you, even your parents. You know, I know your parents is helping you out and all of that by you staying there or whatnot, you know, but at the end of the day, bro, if you can get out there and try to and get your own, then go do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you still at the mercy of your parents, you know what I mean? Depending on y'all situation, y'all relationship and all of that shit. So it's best for you to get out there, man, embrace your masculinity and go out there and get it. And I understand, bro. I done been back and forth to my mom's house too. You know what I'm saying? I done been back and forth to my parents' house too, just trying to get on my feet and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? In and out, but, you know, listen, that shit got old. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that, hey, you know what? Like, you know, something can't happen to where I could end up back there. But guess what? I'm preparing for that shit, you know, now. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna end up in that situation, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. That's the main goal. You know, you just got to tell yourself, like, listen, I ain't never going back. So you got to handle business in that if you're going to say that. You know what I mean? I'm handling business, so I can say I ain't never going back. And there's nothing wrong with, you know what I mean? That's nothing against my parents. It's just like, I just like being independent. You know what I mean? So no matter what, bruh, you know, we all fall on hard times and shit like that. But, you know, moving in with these females and, you know, not having your own and building your own shit up, bruh, that's a no-go. You know what I mean? That's a no-go, bro. So don't end up in that situation, bro. Because listen, bro, you become powerless when you do that. You know what I mean? When you don't have your own money, when you don't have your own job, when you don't have your own shit, your own car, it could come down to your own car, all of that shit. When you don't have that, bro, it's another power that you have to depend on. You know what I'm saying? When you don't, and that's the thing, that's what a lot of people is trying to break away from, because we seeing how the government is manipulating all types of shit. So listen, if you're not getting your health right and you depend on pharmaceuticals, you know, and all of that shit, then guess what, bro? They gonna have the power to either, you know, whether you live or die in some cases. You know what I'm saying? If you're not out here trying to, you know, fast and control your appetite and try to stop eating certain things, then guess what, bro? When all of that shit go away, you're going to be assed out. You know, you're gonna be stressed out. You like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I needed that, I wanted that. But really, man, listen, dog, a lot of that shit you don't even need. So it's like you gotta really start training yourself now and take some of your power back. Because that's the thing, like I said, that's the big fight. But it's starting your life, bro. Before you even jump to what the government doing, what these elites out here doing, you know what I mean, what these women out here doing, bro, it start with you. So you're gonna have to build your power up before you out here trying to argue with the next and all of that other shit, bro. So it's one step at a time. It's one step at a time. That's why it's important to be on this journey, because you building yourself up here. You learning a lot here. You learning about yourself here. You know what I mean? And that's like the start. That's the main thing that you want to do first before you actually get out there and be able to start gaining energy, start gaining momentum, start building this power up that you need. You know what I mean? But ain't no way you would be able to do that anyways if you was constantly draining yourself, constantly lusting, constantly fapping, you know what I mean? Devaluing yourself, bro. Listen, you ain't gonna never gain no power in that. That's why we landed here, because we noticed, like, man, we ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit. I noticed, like, I just didn't, it just felt like I just didn't have shit, and I didn't, because I didn't have nothing in the inside. You know what I mean? And I didn't view myself in a good light either. So anytime you do that, bro, listen, bro, it ain't no way you could build up power. You know what I mean? You already low on masculinity. You already low on confidence. You already low on value because you don't value yourself. You already low on spirituality. So it's like, yo, where the fuck am I gonna find power at? You know what I mean? I feel like I ain't got no power. All I got is a bunch of shit to cover up my issues, cover up my problems. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no power there. You don't gain power there. So on this journey, bro, listen, bro, get out there, man. Embrace your independence. You know what I mean? Gain that. Go gain that power. Your independence is in your power, bro. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna be too quick to give up something that you worked hard for. You know what I mean? That's why we stay close to this journey, bro, because we worked hard to get here. We worked hard to be the work that the person that we see in the mirror today is like totally different than the person that we saw before we even started this. So we would never let anybody take this away from us. That's why we stay close to this. We like, hell no, I didn't put in too much work. I done put in too much work. I done had too much struggle. I done endured too much pain for me to just give this up. And that's how you gonna feel when you gain more and more power and you gain more momentum out here. You're not gonna want nothing to stop that. So not even a piece of ass, not even, you know, anything gonna be able to stand in front of that, even though we see that's what happened with a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? But they not on the journey that we on. They still out here lost. They don't know who they are. So they gon' whatever little power that they have, they gonna get it up. I'll move in with you. You know what I'm saying? Or they just gonna be out here straight up slacking still, and then just gonna go into a situation just to mooch and live off these females. We see that so much, bruh. It's crazy. But then wanna be surprised, wanna call people with their sob stories when they ass kicked to the curb. Just like he said, when they out there with their garbage bags, when they out there getting kicked out of the car, getting kicked out of the apartment, getting kicked out of the house, and they out there stranded with no job, no revenue, no food, nothing, bro. We talked about this, and I just gotta keep implanting this too, especially for y'all young cats, man, because it happens a lot with y'all. You know, that it happens a lot with y'all, bro. Y'all get out there and y'all throw yourselves out there to the wolves and y'all not ready. You know what I'm saying? You still don't know who you are. And the good thing is that you need this experience, because in a lot of cases, when you go through shit like this, you never want to go through it again. So you're going to go even harder. You're going to work on yourself even more. You're going to build up as much power as you can, as much independence as you can, because you don't want to end up in these situations again. You know what I'm saying? So don't give up your power, man. Everything that you're working hard for now, listen, bruh, that's for you. That's for you, man. Listen, the Most High done gave you these glasses so you could see. Now you can navigate through that. You got all your weapons through that. You got your vision through that. You know your purpose through that. So embrace this shit. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't supposed to be stressful. You know what I mean? It ain't supposed to be stressful. Yeah, you gonna go through your shit and all of that. But man, when you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? When you learn, bruh. So take that with you. Don't be stubborn out here, man. You got too many motherfuckers that done been through the same situations, and then they will still continue to put themselves through these situations. Like, bruh, you ain't learned from the last time you gave up your power to a female, the last time you gave up your boss to a female, the last time you gave up your kingdom to a female. Listen, bruh, she took that power and used it against you. She took that power and struck you with it. She took that power and then took everything else with her, you know, that belonged to you at one point. You know what I'm saying? And then you just left with nothing, bruh. You know, in these days, bro, you can't be taking chances like that, bruh. Because these females, they'll do you. These females that do you, bruh, blind your ass, and they'll use their pussy to do it. They'll use their bodies to do it. They'll use their BBLs to do it. They'll use some of their charm to do it. Yeah, these women getting real slick. They getting real slick. So if you don't know no better, you out here thirsty, you out here lusting, you out here still watching porn and all that shit, bro. Listen, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. She gonna strip you of everything. You gonna lose everything. Shit. And you better off just having your own. And then if you make a decision to bring people in your space, into your kingdom, then guess what? That's your shit. You know what I mean? So you could get rid of whoever that need to go, that ain't contributing to your shit. But you don't give up your shit to go into their shit, bro. You don't do that. You don't do that. You lose power. You done gave up the keys to the whip. Don't give up the keys to the whip, man. We seeing this way too often. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, that's even with these jobs and everything, bro. Even on social media, however you make money, bro. Listen, dog, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? Find other ways to be able to get money. Go learn more. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to myself too. Because a lot of times, bro, we just become too dependent on shit. And then when that shit gets stripped away, we be sitting there wanting to sing a sad story and shit. It be fucked up. It be fucked up, bro, because you was dependent on that, bro. You know, but dependency, man, it's a tricky game to play these days. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people, man, they be like, man, you know what I mean? Why you doing this? You could do that, do this, do that. But man, you ain't go just give up just one thing just because another working out, bro. You want a lot of things to work out. Just in case one fall through, you still got this to fall back on. Another thing fall through, you still got this to fall back on, that to fall back on. But too many motherfuckers get too lost in the sauce over shit that they have no control over. They don't have no power. You ain't got no power in that. Motherfucker could just hit the switch on some shit and then boom, you know what I mean? You out of job. Then boom, your girl don't want you no more. Then boom, you ain't got no power, bruh. You know, just like that. You know, so we got to keep our head on a swivel out this motherfucker and not just be too dependent on all of this shit that's out here. Depend on yourself. That's where your power will lie, bruh. But you got to pick that up. You got to build that up and keep moving forward, all right? And that's my word, man. My name Jay Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
Give you this, give you that, but Cindy got nothing for you. No simping in my decisions, I gotta keep it royal. King shit, I'm to get the promise, I won't adore you, but I will explore you.